All right, hello everyone. Let's take a look at the market quickly at CM Trading now. This is your SP500. Okay, so if you look at the SP500, we've still got a bit of room to come up there, but it looks like the market is beginning to top up now. Okay, I did draw this before, but if you think about it now, it's slowly getting there. So the market has some room to pull back. Okay, and that pullback might be just happening, and it might bring us back down to around this level here before it takes off like 2,325 or something like that. Let's see how I can move this up. Yeah, and that's another level there. All right, so the market might pull there. If it breaks below there, you might see it heading back off and pulling it back into that channel there. So we have a few options to go, but I think what we've got here is kind of maxing out. So if I go back to the 4-hour chart, it is really hitting the tops now, and the market will want to take some profit, and I think that's where we're heading towards in this session. Let's take a look at the DAX. Now DAX hasn't quite made that double top, but I'd still wait for it. Okay, if the market pops its head up, that's definitely a good place to be going. The fact that the market didn't quite make the high of yesterday shouldn't be a worry. I think what you need to do is just basically draw your trend line. It's just short term. If it breaks below that on the pullback, you can send it down, and then we've got some room to pretty much come back down to these levels here. All right, and let's see what we've got here. All right, that's how it is there. If it hits its head up there, that's great. It's going to be a double top on the price, probably with a divergence, and then good to short. Let's take a look at the dollars are. Now what the dollars are, I did mention if it breaks below there, we'd be seeing these levels, and that's what's happened, and then the market picked up. All right, so that's all good. The market is beginning to pick up again at a support level. Now currently at its resistance on the strength indicator that I've got at the bottom of my chart here. But basically what we'll be seeing is pull back and heading kind of up to retest this level where it broke before, and then we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at Brent. With the Brent also, as you can see, that line is still steady. All right, so only if it breaks out above you want to be going long. Other than that, the market's got room to come back down here. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, it hasn't touched our line here yet. This pull up could be a continuation of the trend. That we will only know if it breaks above this level. Okay, so if it breaks above the top there, we'll 1,245, then we'll probably see that 1,250 price level before the market starts to decide once again what to do with itself. So this is a daily chart. Let's take a look at the 4-hour, and let's make a decision based on that. It's a 4-hour chart. There's your double top region there. If it breaks above, then obviously you're going to have to follow that through to around 1,250. From the look of things, in my strength indicator, it might break out above that, and that is actually a region which you might be looking at. Okay, let's take a look at the dollar franc today. Now dollar franc, nice little high of yesterday, now coming back down. This has room to come down. All right, this is a daily chart, so we've got room to come back down on the dollar franc, back to this line here. Now this level that we've drawn here before. All right, should I do this or this? Could come back and kiss these levels again. If it does, it's going to be a good location to be going long again. We might just do this, and that might bring us again to a nice little region over the course of, this week and next week. We might see it come back down here and just taking off from around this region, and that would really suit our strategy. Okay, dollar yen, same kind of scenario. Nice little pullback. As you can see, it broke up. Now what we want to see from the market is actually we want to see it come back down to these levels. What you need to look out for now are the double tops there. Okay, if you know technical analysis, great. Then you can do all these things. All right, so that's where the market is going to find support today. Oops. Right, slightly lower, as you can see around there. If it breaks below there, then you've got these targets before us, and we'll see how that really eventuates. Still, at the end of the day, we have a nice uptrend, ongoing uptrend. So as long as the market keeps the price above this level, it's still an ongoing uptrend. So if it pops its head back down here and starts going up this trend, we'll carry on going up again. If not, if it breaks below this, then be a little bit more patient, because the market will have some room to retrace. We might see it back again here at the 50 level and taking off afterwards. So then we'll have to be a bit more patient. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian. Dollar Canadian, it's a 4-hour chart. Yesterday we had a nice move up. That triangle is still resuming. However, though, if I was to take this triangle from the most relevant dips, as you can see, the market is around there. Okay, so we might still see, we'll probably see it come down here, the dollar Canadian. This is the region I think the market is targeting. So we still have a bit more room, I think, to come back down with this currency pair. Let's take a look at the pound. Pound still remaining loyal to this. It looks like it might break above. If it does break above, that's good. It's not a disadvantage for us. We just do this. We have some room to go up there. Okay, so that's not a problem at all. With the pound, I think it will break out and go upwards. It's definitely on the cards. So this breakout will probably take us to this level. Euro dollar, let's take a look at that. Nice little up move. As you can see, this whole huge pullback to 38.2 region, and then now we've got this up move to the 61.8 level. Okay, and there the market has now kind of stalled. Now I think it still has a bit more room to go. What we might do, what we might see actually is, let's see what we might see here. We're going to have to adjust our lines. Okay, there we go. And in fact, let's do this. Okay, now as you can see, this thing broke above, so we've got room to go up. And now we can start working on the upside. Then we can see the market, okay, possibly wanting to come to the 50 and the 38 level. Okay, now if this is the beginning of a new uptrend, then we'll have to see how this all works out by putting in another channel there. All right, so this will need to work out, such as this. All right, there we go. So if this is the beginning of a new kind of up move, we might see it coming slightly up. But if you look at your, well, you can't see it, but so we might still have some room, like I said, to go up and to come to that 1.07 region again, this area, for it to retest, as you can see there, to retest this level, that 1.0708. So over the course of today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, I think we might just see this going up there, then coming down. Then we'll see what will happen here, because if it breaks down from here, we might go to a double bottom. If it maintains its course, we might see it going back up, and even the beginning of a new uptrend. We'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Finally, Aussie dollar, I did mention that we had some room to head up. This level broke out. Now it's a good support. It's got a bit more room to come down. But if you look at it on a daily basis, this is 1 hourly. I did mention the double top before. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, this is the double top, and this is where the market popped its head down. If you take a look at it on a daily basis, on the daily, Okay, the market still had a bit more room here where they sold off, and the area to be waiting for a U-turn was actually in this zone here. So let's get rid of this again. So the market sold off here. It still has a bit more room to lift its head to test those regions over the course of the next few days. So I wouldn't rush into it. If you sold here already, you should have covered yourself. And then if the market moves up, you can sell again at this level. And even if it breaks above that, you just keep selling at the resistance levels. I hope that helps. Keep a lookout for the news that's coming out today from the US, and all the best.